Division of Canada Revenue Agency. How can I help you?
Yes, I received a phone call from this number just a few minutes ago.
Okay, can I have your name so I can pull up your file and see who called you up?
Yes, it's Peter Sellers.
Peter?
Yes,
Peter, and your last name?
Sellers. Sellers.
Sellers, Peter Sellers, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so just give me a moment, Peter. Let me pull up your file, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Alright, thanks for being on hold. Are you there, Peter Sellers?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so this is Officer Joy Morris calling you from CRA Canada Revenue Agency. How are you doing today, Peter?
Quite well, thank you. How are you?
Okay. I'm great.
Excellent.
Thanks for asking, Peter. Peter, the reason behind this call is that we have done a random audit on your tax filing of the last few years, and we have found that there were several miscalculations in your tax filings, because of which the CRA is filing a case under your name.
Okay.
So, do you have a lawyer who can represent you in the court for this case, Peter?
No, I don't have a lawyer.
And do you even realize, Peter, that the local RCMP is having an arrest warrant under your name?
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you want to do? You want to get arrested?
I prefer not to.
So you are telling me that you are not aware about this case?
Nope, not at all.
Are you serious about this case or not? Tell me first of all.
Well, I don't know anything about this case until you just told me about it.
Do you want me to go ahead and read out the affidavit from which you can come to know everything about the case?
Sure, that would be very helpful, thank you.
First of all, grab a pen and a piece of paper so you can write down my name and my badge number.
Okay, sounds good. I'll do that. Hello?
Yes, you ready with pen and paper?
I do. I always have a pen and paper.
Okay, first of all, write down my name is Officer Joy Morris. My first name Joy, J as in John, O as in orange, Y as in yellow. You got it?
Yes.
And my last name Morris, M as in Mary, O as in orange, R as in Romeo, again R as in Romeo, I as in ice cream, S as in Sellers. You got it?
Joy Morris. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and Peter, write down my batch number. My batch number is number 4, number 1, number 7, J as in joy, number 2, number 7, number 4, number 1. You got it?
417J2741. Yes, thank you.
Correct. So, Peter, can you confirm me who files your taxes? Is it done from your side or you have an accountant? Tell me.
I do it myself. They're normally very simple.
Okay. Means, let me explain one thing over here. Means if your tax is $20, so you pay only $15. There is a miscalculation in your tax filing. That's why Canada Revenue is filing a case under your name. You got my point?
Yes, they're filing a case under my name. Yes, that's okay.
And you file your taxes from your side online, right? From your system, right?
That is correct.
Yeah. So, Peter, now before we proceed further, I would like to notify you that these lines are recorded and monitored by Municipal Courthouse, the local RCMP department, the Immigration Department, and Canadian Revenue Services headquarters. So, do not interrupt me, Peter, while I'm reading the affidavit. I will answer all your questions once I'm done reading the affidavit, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, Peter, sellers, according to the federal legislation, section 38, column 79, there are 4 allegations pressed on your name. Count 1, violation of the CRA Act 1956. Count 2, violation of Canadian Revenue Code. Count 3, tax evasion. Count 4, willful misrepresentation of information to government organization. CRA Audit Department, after undertaking a statutory audit of your tax, has concluded the taxes worth the money have been unpaid by you. The Audit Department has got strong evidence that this was not an innocent act or negligence, and this was willful act done with intent to defraud CRA.
I never tried to defraud CRA. I mean, I fill out my
I already said, do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me while I'm reading the affidavit. I will answer all your questions. First of all, listen to me. I'm reading your affidavit, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and Peter, let me tell you, according to the Canadian Revenue Code 6331H, CRA has decided to forcefully recover the taxes by taking following steps. Step 1, tax lien. The federal tax lien is a legal claim to your property, including property that you acquire after the lien arises. Step 2, tax evasion. This is the felony, and a conviction can carry a prison sentence of up to 5 years and or a fine up to $97,000. CRA will notify all the credit reporting agencies and all the government organizations regarding the tax fraud. Your employer will be contacted and we will be garnishing your wages. Accordingly, if you have a social insurance benefit, it will have a straight stop under section 91A. So, Peter Sellers, with this I have briefed you about this case. Right now the amount outstanding under your name is $3,850. But once this case goes to the court, the total charges you will be paying around $97,000, including penalty charges and case charges, and you will be arrested for coming 5 years. Now, before I sign the papers for legal actions against you and forward it to the local authorities to get you arrested, whatever doubts or questions you have before asking them, I just need to know, why have you done such a thing, Peter? Is it a mistake according to you, or an intentional activity to defraud the Canadian government? Tell me.
Well, I always fill out my taxes based on the T4 that I get from my employer. So I put in the number. I always fill out my taxes based on the T4. I get a T4 every year, and I use the numbers and I put them into my software. So I base it.
Yeah.
So I base this on what the information I get from my employer. So that's the only information I have. I have my T4s going back a few years. So we could just compare the numbers on my T4. Yes.
Peter, you pay your taxes on time. I'm also saying that. But the amount which you paid was incorrect. Means the unpaid balance under your name is $3,850.
Okay. So from which years is that?
Sorry?
From which years is that? Is it going back to 2015 or earlier?
Yeah, we did a random audit in your tax filing 2013 to 17.
Okay.
Yeah. And there is some miscalculations in your tax filing. So is it a mistake according to you, Peter?
Well,
or an intentional activity to defraud the Canadian government?
Well, if there's a mistake, I mean, if there's a discrepancy, then it's a mistake because I always use the numbers that are given to me by my T4.
Yeah. Yeah, so there is a mistake from your side. And Peter, tell me one more thing over here. How many years you filing a taxes?
I've been filing my taxes since at least 1996.
Okay. And you never use accountant?
No, it's always very simple. I get the T4 and I put that into my numbers. I'm single, I don't have children, I rent, so it's very simple.
So there is your mistake, right? This is your mistake.
Yes, I can send you my T4 so you can compare them.
Well, you need to understand one thing. The Canada Revenue Agency has got a strong evidence, and that is the reason why you're filing a case under your name. Let me get you statistics clear. The last time someone defeated the Revenue Canada was in 1998. That was almost 20 years back. As I told you, the moment you lose this case, you will be $97,000, including penalty charges and case charges, and you will be arrested for 5 years, as well as you will be getting a red mark under your name.
But
So, Peter, do you know what a red mark means?
But I have the documents. So what I could do, I could simply send you my T4s and then you can compare them to what you have on file.
There is some miscalculations. I already explained you. So what do you want to do? Do you want to get arrested or what do you want to do? Tell me. You defraud the CRA and you're arguing with me.
Well, I don't want to get arrested, but if this is simply a mistake, I can send you my documents. I mean, I have T4s going back all the way to 2005.
Okay, Peter, tell me. Do you know what a red mark means?
Not really.
A red mark is something where if at all you are receiving a social insurance benefit, it will have a straight stop under Section 97C. If you are working, you will be terminated, and if you are receiving any retirement pensions, it will have a straight stop under Section 97A. Now you have two options. Listen to me very carefully before choosing any option, okay?
Okay.
Option 1, yeah, Peter, option 1, you can fight this case legally against the Revenue Canada, where if you lose this case, you will have to submit $97,000 and you will be arrested for 5 years and you will get a red mark under your name. And I believe I already explained you what a red mark is, right?
Yes, you just did.
Yeah, and option 2, I cannot commit you for this option. I can talk to the local RCMP and see if at all they can allow you to take care of the situation out of court by submitting the outstanding balance, which is $3,850. But I'm not 100% sure as the arrest warrant is already signed up.
So
Peter,
here's something I don't understand. Why didn't you send me a letter with that information? I mean, you have my address. I've never.
Yeah, I know that you have not received any letter because whenever you are not paying your taxes or if there is any tax due, you generally get the documentations for that. But for committing a tax fraud, you will never receive a letter.
So how would I know that there's a case against me if you don't send me a letter?
Okay, it's depend on you. I'm not here to prove you that I'm from CRA. Understood? If you want, I can send this all the documents to the police department and you will know easily. You have only 1 hour. I'm here to helping you.
So what I'm trying to understand is, why don't you send me the documents yourself? I mean directly to my address so I can review them and compare them.
I already explained you for committing a tax fraud. You will never receive a document. Understood?
But how do you know it was a fraud if it were just a mistake? I mean, you don't know if it was a fraud. It may just be a mistake on my part.
Yeah, so it's your mistake, not my mistake. You didn't pay the full amount to the CRA. That's why this is the final step here.
Yes, I understand, but...
Now I need to know what do you wish to do? Do you wish to fight this case with the Revenue Canada or you wish to talk to your local RCMP and resolve this matter? Tell me. What do you want to do?
So if I pay the amount, will there be a review of the amount that I paid, and it will be reviewed if it was the right amount?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So I should just pay the money. So I should pay some money now, and then you will send me documentation that.
Yeah, within like 24 hours, we will send you some documents on your doorsteps once you pay this amount to the CRA.
So.
The unpaid balance.
So why didn't you send me the documents beforehand? I don't understand that.
I already explained you. I already told you for commenting a text or you will never receive a letter. Once you pay this full amount to the CRA, after that we will send you some legal documentations on your doorsteps.
Okay, so how do I pay this?
First of all, tell me what you want to do. Do you want to fight this case with the Revenue Canada, or you want to talk to your local police department, the local RCMP? What do you want to do?
Well, I'd rather just not deal with the police. That would be best.
Sorry?
I'd rather not deal with the police. So if you explain to me how I can pay for this, that would be useful.
You can talk to the local RCMP if they can allow you to take care of the situation. You have to talk to the RCMP. If they can allow you, so you can resolve this matter. If they cannot allow you, so you can do that.
So
you have to talk to them to resolve.
So how do I talk to the RCMP?
Okay, so you have an RCMP number with you or not?
No, of course not.
Okay, so write down the RCMP number. It's 613.
613.
993.
993.
7267.
7267. And when I call there, what happens?
Yeah. No. Can you read back to me the number?
613-993-7267.
Okay, yeah. So just connect with me. Just stay connect with me. Let me talk to the RCMP officer about your case. Just give me a few minutes. Just stay connect with me. Don't put me on hold. Don't put me on mute because this call is recording and we have to submit this recording in front of the jury member. Okay?
Okay.
So just give me a few minutes. Let me talk to the RCMP officer. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Hello, Officer Paul Coulter. How are you doing today? I'm fine, yeah. Well, sir, if you can check, there is an arrest warrant for Peter Sellers. He's online with me on his landline. I just have a word with him. He said it's a mistake and he needs to take care of the situation. I agree there is a warrant already out, but I feel he is innocent. Sure, if you want you can call him upon his cell phone on 819 360 8454. I repeat, 819-360-8454. Okay, thank you. Yes, Peter Sellers, you there?
Yes.
Okay, so I had a word with the RCMP officer. His name is Officer Paul Coulter. They are not ready to give you the resolution option, but he said that he will be giving you a call on your cell phone. So your cell phone is with you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they are just checking your files. Once they check your files, they will give you a call. So just once they give you a call, just talk to them and convince them that you want to resolve this case and come back to me. So can you read back to me the RCMP number once again so I'll make sure that you have correct one?
613-993-7267.
Correct. So just wait for the call. Once they check your file, they will give you a call. Till that time, let me talk to my senior authorities. So don't talk to anyone and wait for the call. They will give you a call in a few seconds. Okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
So apparently I'm going to get a call back now in a few seconds. That's going to be funny. I'm going to press on pause until then, otherwise it gets too long. Dietwald Klaus?
Yes, Peter Sanders. Why are you hanging up the call?
Because you told me to wait for the phone call from the RCMP.
Sorry?
You told me to wait for the phone call from the RCMP.
So why are you hanging up the call? I told you that don't hang up the call, don't put me on mute, don't put me on hold. So why are you hanging up the call?
Because you said I'm going to get a phone call from the RCMP.
I said that just stay connected with me till the time let me talk to my senior authorities and you hang up the call.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
Okay. Once you receive the call from RCMP, just let me know and talk to them and get back to me, okay?
Yeah, but it's the same phone. This is the phone that I will receive the phone call from. So how can I be on
Sorry?
the...
Sorry? Just put me on hold. Once you receive the call, just put me on hold, just talk to them and get back to me, okay?
Okay, if I know how to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Once you receive the call, just let me know and pick the call and talk to them, okay?
okay. I'll wait.
Yeah. Yep. Your name, are you at home right now?
Yes, I'm at home.
Alright, so we can come down to your doorstep and take you into custody.
Why?
Well, the Canada Revenue Agency has filed a case under your name, and I just got a call from the officer from the Revenue Canada stating that you want to take care of the situation and resolve this matter. Is it correct?
Ideally, yes.
Well, I want you to give me one good reason that why should I allow you to take care of the situation right now.
Well, because I didn't intentionally commit fraud. There may be a mistake, and I'm happy to show the paperwork that I used to file my taxes.
Okay, so you file your taxes or your accountant done that?
I filed them myself. I don't have complicated taxes.
Alright, I can see over here that there are no criminal charges on your name in the past, so on the basis of that I can allow you to take care of the situation. But the arrest warrant has been signed up, so you have 45 minutes to 1 hour to resolve this matter with the CRA, okay?
Okay.
Now, as you're innocent, I would suggest you not to make payment through check or bank. If you do so, then your name will be in the case and it will create a red mark in your future tax payment, as well as your name will come in the criminal record. Instead of that, you can ask the officer from the CRA to give you the option of EFTPS. You can write down.
The option of what?
EFTPS, Electronic Federal Tax Payment System. You can note it down.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, in this payment system, you can go to any government authorized store which CRA allow you to go, like Walmart or Canadian Tires or Shoppers Drug Mart, and you can buy a card from their name, Steam and Google Play card. You can write down the name.
Google?
Steam, STEAM, Steam card, or Google card.
That is strange. Why wouldn't they take a check, or why wouldn't they take a
I'll tell
bank
you
loan?
that if you will pay with the check or if you will pay directly from your account or any of your plastic card, then your name will be in the case and it will create a red mark in your future tax payment, as I already explained to you, as well as your name will come on the criminal records. As you're resolving this case outside the courthouse, you need to do in this way with the EFTPS. You can ask the officer to do with the EFTPS and they can guide you with that. Alright?
Okay. That's
Yes, and yes, go ahead.
Wouldn't my name be on the file anyway? I mean, you have my number and you have an arrest warrant.
Your name will not come on any records if you will pay this, if you resolve this matter and pay this amount within the given time. And I got the status from there, and on the same time, we'll provide you with a warrant cancellation ID. It means that your arrest warrant has been cancelled and your case has been resolved. You will also get the documents from them. And after that, your name will not come on any record.
Okay.
You can pay this confidentially without having your name involved in this case with these cars. Okay?
Okay, that's...
Right, and I need to have a resolvement done in the next 45 minutes to 1 hour, as I said. So without wasting a minute, call the officer and take care of the situation.
Okay, I will talk to him, okay.
All right.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, you're there, Peter Sellers.
Yes.
So you had a word with the RCMP officer?
Yes.
So what he told you?
Something about an EFTPS.
Okay. Alright. Well, right now the payment options are closed, but what can I do is that I can talk to my senior authorities and see if they can allow you to resolve this, but as I cannot commit you, I will just place you on a hold. Let me have a word with them, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, just give me a moment. Alright, Peter Sellers, you there?
Yes.
Alright, so now I had a word with my senior authorities and I have convinced them to take care of the situation with you. So I'm just transferring this call to my senior authorities and they will help you, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, just give me a moment, okay?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Am I talking to Mr. Peter Sellers?
Can you hear? Yes.
Alright, this side officer Jenny Wilson. How are you doing today?
I used to do better, but it's okay. How are yourself?
I'm also fine. Thanks for your lovely concern. So actually we want to get this case sorted out of the court. Am I correct?
Yes, ideally.
Alright, so you have the outstanding amount that is $3,850 so that you can pay this amount and get this case sorted out.
Yes, I understand that.
Alright. So did RCMP suggested you any payment method? How to pay the money?
He mentioned something about an EFTPS.
Alright. So now what you need to do, so how much time RCMP had given you to sort this case out?
Come again?
How much time did RCMP had given you?
45 minutes since we last talked, so that's, I guess, 40 minutes now.
Alright. So what you need to do right now, do you know any Canadian tires nearby?
I live out in the countryside, so the next Canadian Tire is about an hour away.
Alright. And what about Walmart or Shoppers?
Well, it's all in the same town, so I would have to drive there.
Alright, not a problem. So what you need to do, you need to leave right now and you need to carry 3 things with you. First of all, you need to carry your cell phone with you so that you can talk to me while you will be going to the Canadian Tire, okay?
Okay.
So your phone has enough battery?
I think so.
How much battery do you have in your phone?
Okay, I think I'm getting tired of this. Do you feel good doing this kind of work?